Hello everyone. Welcome in module 1 of chapter 3 Fiber to Fabric. In class 6, you learned about some fibers obtained from plants. Today we are going to learn about animal fibers. So these are the topics to be covered under this chapter. Today in module 1, we'll study about nature of wool, wool yielding animals and journey of wool from fiber to fabric. Rest of the topics will be covered in next module. So let's start with very common and basic fiber, that is wool. Wool is proteinous fiber. It burns with a bad smell. It is highly porous and the air in the pores act as an insulator and does not allow the body heat to go out. That is why wool is used for making the winter clothing. Wool is obtained from sheep, goat, camel, yak, rabbit, llama, alpaca. These animals bear two types of hair, coarse hair and fine soft underhair. Fine soft hair is found close to the skin of such animals and that is called fleece. And this fine hair provides fiber for making wool. Wool is obtained from various animals. Sheep wool is the most common wool. Sheep is reared in different parts of India such as Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttaranchal, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim and the plains of Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan and Gujarat. And yak wool is very common in Tibet and Ladakh. Other wool yielding animals are Angora goat and Angora rabbit. Angora goat is found in hilly areas like Jammu Kashmir and they produce lustrous fiber that is known as mohair and that is used for making shawls. While Angora rabbit that is bred for the long fibers of its coat and known as Angora wool. Wool is also obtained from goat hair. Pashmina wool is obtained from underfur of Kashmiri goat and that is woven to shawl and those shawls are called Pashmina shawls. The hair of this Kashmiri goat is fine, fluffy, light and warm. Alpaca and llama, they are found in South America and they are also rare to obtain wool. Bactrian camel and Arabian camel, they are reared in Gujarat type of areas. There are 6 important wool yielding breeds of Indian sheep. Lohi gives good quality wool and reared in Rajasthan and Punjab. Rampur Bushire is reared for brown fleece in Uttar Pradesh and Himachal Pradesh. Nali gives wool for carpet and reared in Rajasthan, Haryana and Punjab. Bhakarwal, the wool is used to make the shawls and reared in Jammu and Kashmir. Another kind of breed is Marwari, which gives coarse wool and it is reared in Gujarat. While Patanwadi, the wool is used to make hosiery clothes and that is reared in Gujarat. Now we will learn about the journey of wool from rearing and breeding of wool yielding animals to the final finished wool. And it involves these 7 steps: rearing and breeding of sheep, shearing, scoring or washing, sorting, carding, dyeing and spinning and weaving. So let's read about these steps in detail. You must have seen shepherds taking their herds of sheep for grazing. Sheep are herbivores and they feed on grass and leaves. They are also fed with a mixture of pulses, corn, jowar, oil cakes. In winter, they are kept indoor and fed on leaves, grain and dry fodder. 2 individuals of desirable characteristics, they are selected as parents and they are made to reproduce to obtain new breed of animals having desirable characteristic of both the parents, and such type of activity is called selective breeding. The next step is shearing. The fleece of the sheep is removed from its body along with thin layer of dead skin by using hair cutting machines. And this process of removal of flesh from animal is called shearing. It does not cause any pain to the sheep because the uppermost thin layer of their skin is dead. Now the sheared skin with hair is washed in tanks to remove grease, dust and dirt. And this process of washing the sheared wool in hot water followed by drying, it is called scouring or washing. After scouring, the hairy skin is sent to the factories where hair of different textures are separated. And this process of separating hair of different textures from the fleece is called sorting. The small fluffy fibers, they are called burrs, which are separated and then sent for reprocessing. Sorting is followed by carding, where selected curly wool fibers are straightened by passing through the rollers. The natural hair of sheep is either white or brown or black in color, and they are dyed in different colors. The next process is spinning, in which fibers are straightened and twisted together to make yarn. Once yarn is ready, now weaving is done. So weaving is the action of forming fabric by the interlacing threads. Wool industry is an important means of livelihood for many people in our country, but sorter's job is risky, as sometimes they get infected by a bacterium called anthrax, which causes a fatal blood disease called sorter's disease. Such risks faced by workers in any industry are called occupational hazards. Let's recap what we learned today. So now we know silk and wool are obtained from animals, that is why these are called animal fibers. Wool is obtained from the hair of sheep, camel, goat, rabbit. Wool is suitable fiber for making winter clothes. The process of removing hair from the sheep is called shearing. Shearing can be done either manually or with a shearing machine. After shearing, sheep is dipped into an antiseptic solution. The sheared skin with hair is thoroughly washed in soap solution to remove grease, dust and dirt, and this process is called scouring. After scouring, the hair are dried and sorted depending upon the texture of wool. The selected curly wool fibers are then straightened by passing through the rollers. Then the wool fibers are dyed and finally sent for spinning and weaving. That's all for today. Thank you and have a good day ahead.